Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the next exciting, limiting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes like Defender of the Fatherland. Off with a 2v2 on Campbells Convoy. Haven't had this one in a while, but here we are. On the desert, soot-laden road. In the west stands Olvadi and Vic. Fun here for a combined British-American force here of the 1st American Armoured Division, supported here by elements of the British 8th Infantry. Tasked with establishing a blocking position here across this vital road as the Germans here with BlueS and GlasC push forwards here. This is German. Let's just go with 10th Panzer Division here. We got a double sapper dingoes down here for Olvadi. Meanwhile, a weapon support center with Airborne here for Vic. Definitely been seeing a sort of kind of strategy here with Airborne and machine guns going up here. Particular Pathfinders there for the Americans. And east side there we got Panzer Grenadiers and we got lots of Pioneers. As always, a big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters. Again, really helpful there with their support by Patreon. As we help make these videos a bit more easy. So a big thanks to them, and a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on videos. Helps out with the YouTube algorithms, which otherwise try to bury my videos. MD4 team on the move here. We got the Pioneers, the Norfolks with the Night Fighter skin, which, while overall nice, does have one slightly odd detail of them having night scopes on the or infrared scopes than MP40s. Like, I'm fairly certain that weapon would be absolutely impractical with such a scope mounted on it. Anyways, Panzer catching here, the British force, they push Hartfords there. MD4 turning around, the Dingo there. Sap's about to push off the Pioneers with ease. Things are already hitting off in the first few moments of the game. And even more so, once remember to switch over to unique colours. So there you go, pushing in here. Panzers getting the Sappers, the Dingo here. MD42 team moving in. Here we've got 2 MD42s here for GlasC so far. BlueS with his Panzers moving to assist his team in the north here. That does mean the entire south side is fairly open here for progress here to make by Vic, who's also gone for a very early bazooka team. So an interesting strategy here there so far from Vic with the mix of Pathfinders and 30 cals there, plus of course a bazooka team in case of German light vehicles like a 250 half-track. Section out there for Olvadi, who is finding himself losing a bit of ground up north here. His initial incursion against the Germans got rebuffed there by the hardened Panzer Grenadier. MD4 up here. Further pushing it. Dingo there getting blasted here by heavy fire from the MP40s and the MG42. The Dingo was a lightly converted Daimler Scout car. Basically, by converted, I mean they cut off the turret. Just turned into that more an open top vehicle. Over here, 2 Vic, of course, going for Airborne, double Pathfinders, 30 cal, and the bazooka team. Not much else there to get the infantry support center. So far, most of the fighting is in the north side here. And there we go. Really nice flank by BlueS here. Utilising the fact here that GlasC is keeping sort of Olvadi's attention there on the front. At the same time, there's not really much resistance from the south side. Basically, Vic isn't quite pushing fast enough here. And thus, this means that BlueS can mostly free up forces to just support his teammate there. But that said, of course, this is changing now. Vic's moving up here, 30 cals, Pathfinders, and bazooka teams. Dingo did survive there. There's a pretty close call. Infantry supports up, capping out this role here for Vic. Guessing he might be planning a fast light support center, or he's planning to go hard on the paratroopers. I'd say both are the sort of viable options here. Half-track here though for Vic, the M3 half-track. Bazooka team path from the quad with the M4 30 cal, also getting the devil out of dodge. Panzer pushing in here in the west side here. Section moving forward here, 2 sections out here for Olvadi, which to challenge BlueS was Panzers amidst the ridges, and there you go, Panzer moving in here. Panzer from the other side, 30 cal, then a bit of a tough spot here. Bazooka team there, obviously, of limited use here. Before getting routed. Half-track ready here. Could very likely be an M16 here for him. Yes, indeed, the M16 there on the way. Very, also typically, I would say, a part of these kind of, strategies. You sort of go for a lighter early game in that sense in terms of infantry, but you then push in the fast M16. And that way you start really hurting the enemy with its just ability to shred troops. And of course fend off light vehicles. Plus, if it survives in the late game, it's also going to do a lot to negate German air firepower. So, there's a lot of utility here in an M16 there. Which definitely is why some players will go for these kind of weapon support center builds here. And of course, you can also go for paratroopers to just get some more elite infantry going alongside all this. We'll have to see what Wick does. Meanwhile, BlueS here is finding his position under fire. There go, Corp mount up. Mounting 450 cals. German Panzer, they're being pushed back. Got the MD-34 moving in here for Blue Skid-Row. That's the German army. Up north here, though, got a hard push here on GlasC's northern flank. Over to GlasC, was going for breakthrough, but worth noting, yeah, no grenadiers with MP40. So likely pushing for the Tiger, and of course, right production. Got Jaegers up plenty here for GlasC. M16 here, flank around the German position. A very aggressive play, obviously, but at the same time, confidently to do so. Jaegers pushing forward here with their Night Fighter skins, which is, well, a lot more conventional, but certainly looks very nice. Got the Pulsion Truck out for Olvadi. Likely also means, yes indeed, Indian artillery. So we can sort of see that both allied players in the sense of like going for a fast, light anti-aircraft vehicle there, mounting several large, uncomfortable guns to be fired at with. Second Jaeger squad ready, probably going to go for Panzer 6. We do get a flak 30 here for GlasC. Right now, the Allies are applying immense amounts of pressure to the Germans, utilising the fast double anti-aircraft vehicle here. In particular, the Wehrmacht can struggle with these kind of like early, like light vehicle rushes. So with this, the Allies will like manage to like really swing the game in their favour after that initial, shall say, slightly less successful opening there. We got Paris up to Vic, 30 cows on the way here up north. Pioneers pulverised here. GlasC, they're too slow to retreat, paid the price. Well, the Pioneers paid the price. Meanwhile, we do have the Flak 30 on the way. They're the Flieger Abwehrkanone, or Flugzeug Abwehrkanone. MD-34 moving up here. Back at the German base, we do have a mechanized company ready. He's got the Marder 3 here ready already. Meanwhile, big pusher for the Germans, Blue Skid-Row and GlasC. They combine the forces, of course, so are Olvadi and Vic. Of course, both sides here clearly understand the, you know, importance of good teamwork. So 2 thumbs up here to both sides. Marder 3 shoots, misses the M16 here. Mortifier on the Flak 30, paratrooping forwards here. Nice use, of course, they mortar, of course, Olvadi. Makes it difficult to use the Flak 30. Dingo there getting shot at. Jaegers pushing forwards. No Panzer strikes here from GlasC, by the way. So clearly, to an extent, I think, relying here on Blue Skid-Row's Marder 3, which in this case, worth noting, is an early Marder 3. Utilizing a converted Soviet anti-tanker known as the PAK-36R. Dingo knocked out by the Jaegers. We got 406 441 here. Allies are really locking down most of the important points here. And the Germans may just want to consider, like, instead of like focusing so hard north, instead to switch everything into the south side here. Of course, obviously, that's what they do, but it's a consideration here. Meanwhile, M60 up to block the Jaegers push onto the hill here. Heavy damage being inflicted to the Jaegers, but they do push back the Pathfinders in part due to the scope D for the fees, providing a bonus against units in cover. Flak 30 being pushed up to the hill here. MD-34 setting up here. We got a third Jaeger squad out here for GlasC. Nothing out of Blue Skid-Row's tech there beyond that one Marder 3. We got more units being airdropped here for Vic. Back at the Allied base. No sign yet of like any additional tech here. I'm guessing both are likely planning here for some medium armor in the near future, at least as soon as they can, which with the map control they're currently in possession of, I'd say is very likely soon. German Panzers leapfrogging forwards here. We got veterans of extra men there. Very good. Sappers, Captain, Bazooka Team, MD-34 moving forwards here, punching with the cannon. We got more firing down the Panzer Grenadier here. MD-34 holding up. Others ripping into the American troops here. We got a 254 half-deck here for Blue Skid-Row. Very good. Flak 30 from the Sappers. Jaegers tearing them as well here, causing immense amounts of damage. Captain there taking fire. 254 on the way here. Truck blowing up. MD-34 ripping in. We got the MD-42 teaming up there. Come on, Otto! Keep up the suspense of ammo, or this machine gewehr is going to be about as useful as a stick. A stick? Yeah, you try taking out a Panzer with a stick. In the south here, Parrots rolling up. We got 2 squads on them, both the 30 cals here. So the Allies are definitely like operating with some pretty aggressive light vehicle play, which makes it very easy for them to like defend most of this territory here as well. And there you go, 254 reconnaissance tracked out here for Blue Skid-Row. Was this very unique vehicle there that was basically meant to, like, you know, both act as like tracked and wheel vehicle there. Was made in a very small run and most saw service in North Africa. So, over here to Olvadi, who's got the Gurkhas out there. Not a great surprise, obviously. They are excellent lead infantry and probably some of the best, in particular with some training. They become incredibly good, and I would not be surprised, in fact, if, yes, indeed, we all got the training up there. So they called in there on the heavy mortar from the 254 there. Meanwhile, now right here on the center for American troops. Paratroopers flanking in here, ripping through those panzer grenadiers with the 30 cals. Not looking great here for BlueS. Panzer grenadiers, they're taking aim from far from all sides. Rifle grenades off here. North here, ponies grabbing the hill their way for the Americans and the British, but overall, the German army remains on the back foot at the moment here. The Allies keep up the immense pressure, and the Germans are really just struggling to, like, just, well, maintain a sort of similar pace here. More airdrop units here, maybe an airdrop anti-tank on this time around. We'll have to see. A few moments. There's indeed an airdropped anti-tank gun. Stewards being made available here for Olvadi. Vehicle been out here for GlasC. The vehicle has definitely seen a notable boost in play rate here as of late, as people are realizing, hang on, this thing is really good after they buffed it. Which it is. Bolton truck there getting absolutely pulverized and perforated. Bazooka team though to the rescue here. Bazooka definitely pushes Vivlin a bit too far. Of course, you've got a lot of bazookas. It definitely does tend to have a bit of a harder time here. And Wirbelwind kaput. GlasC, they're definitely extending the luck more than it could actually remotely bear. Meanwhile, Achtrad out here for BlueS. Fairly late Achtrad here, I would say, honestly. Honestly, at this point, I would have probably more expected like a move for Panzer IIIs or something like that. I mean, a flak fielding. But oh well. Southern point grabbed in the nearest Achtrad. Needs to be careful. Got the 254 grabbing points. Bazooka fire there, slamming into the Achtrad. Vic is ready here for Olvadi. And we got the company command for Olvadi as well. No sign of a tank depot yet here though for Vic. Smoke being deployed here. Jaegers advancing forward through the thick pall of smoke there. We got the M16 there ripping into them. It's 450 cals there over to Vic. And the United States here. Jaegers there trying to push through, only to find themselves met with a lot of autocannon. 50 cal fire here. Arcot getting pulverized by bazooka fire. But the bazooka team in turn are getting destroyed here. Practically deleted in the face of the advancing German Panzer Grenadier, who are adding more machine gun gewehr on the way here to further amplify the firepower against the American forces. We got a Marder 3M out here for GlasC, which, compared to this one, which you might notice is a bit more refined model. This was the very early model. This is the last model in the Series C. The Model M would utilize the Pack 40 and a more, shall we say, tactical overall design there, based off more experiences. Paratroopers, there was the Panzer and the machine gun. Machine gun versus machine gun there, that the Americans obviously have more. My God, Otto, where does these Americans get all these machine gun gewehren from? They have an industry that can actually support it, Wilhelm. You know, North here pushing forwards here, and there you go. Marder 3M knocks out the Polson truck there. Small win for the Germans. Machine gun though cleared out here, and there you go. British forces pushing through the smoke, and with nothing to hold them, this is going to really hurt their GlasC. South side here though, meanwhile though, BlueS there pushing in. Vic's lines are, well, basically falling apart. We got entertaining their bandit could be destroyed here. We got the Marder 300 BlueS pushing for the destruction of. We got another one airdropping in though. Grenades being chucked at the paratroopers, but falls off the mark here. Destroyed before the Pathfinders can get their hands on it. In the center here, Flak 30 continues to be a menace for Allied troops. And the Jaegers, they're about to bite not just the bullet, but a lot of bullets. South side here, Panzers, they're grabbing up a bit more territory here. Back at the Allied base. Could soon see some Cromwells out here. Matilda's there from him. And there you go. Crusaders on the way, just as I mentioned that. But Vic, though, meanwhile, continues not to have teched up. Which is definitely great for the Allies there, of course. This might be because he went for a lot of upgrades. He even went for the demolition package, meaning he can lay down heavy anti-tank lines. Thumbs up to that. It is worth noting, it's only his bazooka squad at the moment that can lay down the lines. He doesn't have any engineers and certainly no riflemen, so It's only this one unit right now that can lay down those heavy anti-tank mines. Quick note.
Enemy activity near our munitions point.
Another airdrop anti-tank gun here from Vic. Over to GlasC. Yeah, probably should have been the 82nd Airborne there, slight out of my mind. Anyways, men of the 82nd Airborne pushing forwards here. Marder moving in, dropping in the anti-tank gun here. Pioneers laying down mines down the hill. Very good. Thumbs up.
Territory lost.
Crusader moving out. The 82nd Airborne Bar was the only unit to see service around the Mediterranean. The 101st would only see service by Normandy and beyond. Quick note there. So, pushing forwards here for freedom and democracy, assailing the German positions here by the ruins. White phosphorus rockets, they're being employed completely. Pausing around here. GlasC there is inching towards the Tiger, but I think at this point better off going for a Panzer Company. No, instead goes for the Panzergrenadier Company, and it's going for a Nebelwerfer. I mean, that works too, to a degree. But personally, I prefer not bothering with the Nebelwerfer. I always find it a bit whiffy, but that's just me. Up north, the tank section there was the anti-tank section. There's the Pioneers there. Jaegers pushing in. Got 350, 358. Victory points wise. It's fairly close between the two sides. Paratroops with the 82nd falling back here. Anti-tanks moving up. Solidify here on the end. Here, their team pushing it back. Almost wiping it here. Noting, of course, that veterans who won, it can become static for like even more effective barrages. So thumbs up there to BlueS there. Good use of the 254. Heavily dug in airborne troops here. It's making it difficult for BlueS to push in without the 254, so you may want to push it down there to assist him. Meanwhile, up north here, Olvadi's Crusader is making things tough here for GlasC's Jaegers. Of course, it's worth noting again, GlasC only has a single Marder Fleet Model M. Neither finding the machine gun team here. In the south here, a big push here by Vic. Assailing here, BlueS, whose men definitely not ready for this push from the Americans and is forced to fall back. More fighting over the center. North side, German forces bring in more reinforcements to fortify and hold the hill against future British or American assaults. Another Marder here ready for GlasC. And it's over to BlueS with his Arctic under fire for the double anti-tank guns. And in a move I definitely would not have seen coming, he's actually going for a second 254 rather than, say, you know, a Panzer III or anything like that. I think that's the first time I actually see someone go for two of those. So I'm curious to see how that actually works out. Up north here, Gurkhas there. They can use the smoke, but without more support they're going to struggle a bit. We've got Lloyd here on the center. From the Americans, obviously spot out the German positions. Flak 30 withdrawing here, clearly concerned about, say, airburst shells. Oh, actually came in there, but spotted it just in time. Which is actually quite impressive because there's typically very little time from the fact the flares go down to have a chance to get your Flak 30 out of there. A double 254 seems a bit excessive here from BlueS, but at the same time can provide him with a lot of artillery fire. Jaegers there being assailed. We got a big push up the center here, looking like the Americans of the 82nd Airborne looking to control the main road here. Up north here, Gurkhas pushing in. And we do finally have a tank depot on the way here. British Crusader hanging back. Of course, more Crusaders would be a good move here, I think, for Olvadi. Jaegers still has the paratroopers here. Carrying the main road here. It's going to be difficult for BlueS, of course, to move down that. He's got those two 254, so he can do some things. Germans continue struggling. Up north here, another push here. Sappers charging the Flak 30. A bold push here, but I feel like the one could be quite expensive here for Olvadi. But there you go. We do get the number 69 grenade off it, clearing out the Flak 30 crew in a devastating fusillade of fragmentation shells. Charge there, Panzer pushing forwards here. Big infantry push here, catching the tank in section in a bad spot. Arc traveling forwards here, escorting the two 254s. South side here, Panzer V out here for BlueS, thumbs up. Unit wiped out. We got Nebelwerfer fire here, Crusader pushing in through the wreckage, surrounding the center of the map here. Gurkhas moving in here, Jaegers being held down. Marders moving up. We got a Bilband out again here for GlasC. Pathfinder being caught up with the Nebelwerfer, Panzers holding back here. Gurkhas tank section up. Got the Bilband arriving here to the scene though. Gonna get hit there with a snare. British forces once more slightly giving centre hit a bit of leeway there. Punching up, taking fire from the Crusader. Up north here, Wilhelm though withdraws and the Jaegers push ahead here. Marder there for some reason got moved too far ahead. They almost cost again. BlueS get ahead of the Marder. Close call. Over to Olvadi again. And the Marder is knocked out by the Pathfinders with a BlueS anti-tank rifle.
BL 5.5 howitzers can now be constructed.
Howitzers available here now for Olvadi. I'm not entirely sure it's Marder he's looking for here. I think it's either more tanks or 17-pounder gun at the moment. That's not to say he couldn't go for the house eventually, but I think with these many, light and mediums here from the Germans, a 17-pounder gun would probably be a bit more good. Of course, the counter issue arguments there, of course, are the two 254s, which can make short work of a 17-pounder gun very quickly. We've got 100 farmers shown out for Vic. Thumbs up. The 100 farmers shown was basically sort of meant to provide close artillery support for armoured units. And typically one, I believe, per battalion. They were actually replacing the Scot, which is normally the same that role. And the Scots would be moved over to reconnaissance units for artillery support for those. So little fun facts there. Moving forwards here. Throwing out there the ND-34, some nice shooting. Got needle to fire off again on the Allied advance here, trying to slow down. Going for the support weapons in fact, but ultimately not making too much of an impact. Gurkhas routed, Jaegers there with the flak 30. Absolutely decimating. There you go. Pushing out with 100 farmers Sherman, don't get flanked here with the Marder fleet under GlasC's command. There's still Marders there pushing back with 100 farmers Sherman. Still got the bazooka team here. A bit surprised that we only get one bazooka team out for Vic here, honestly. But I guess it's relying heavy on the anti-tanks beyond that, which is fair. Martin pushed, and we get an anti-tank side charge here. On the Martin drives up to the R1, out! Oh, it didn't do any damage there. For some reason, I think of like CoH3, but would actually also damage the other Marder. Punching forwards here. Heavy losses continue to pile up here. We've got 298 to 283 here. Americans and British forces continue to exert strong map control, but it is starting to sort of slightly struggle a bit more. In the south, BlueS was Panzer Pioneer pushing forwards. Still no sign of tanks. In fact, we do have the BL 5.5 inch house out here for Olvadi. Going for the bigger guns and over to Vic. We also got a fuel catch up here from GlasC that provided both him and his teammate with extra fuel. Thumbs up. Got the two 254s there. Surveying the battle line. And calling in a lot of artillery support there. Pushing the south, the 100 farmers Sherman supporting the push, and the Panzer Pioneer absolutely outgunned there. Will have to withdraw before they get utterly pulverized. I feel like the Allies could be a bit more active up north here, like a single Crusader I think could easily clear things out. Aircraft shot out of the sky here. The Flak 30 of course doing its job alongside the Wirbelwind. Oh yeah, Niederlef is probably just looking to counter artillery here with the howitzer. Southern point forward to the men of the 82nd Airborne to support the elements of the 1st Armoured. Could have found the Panzer Grenadiere. Still no Panzer Company, so clearly just, holding out for the Tiger at this point. As for BlueS, hard to say what he's planning here. Gurkhas once more up the center, once more expose themselves to a lot of fire. Their courage certainly is there in ample portion, but survivability not in the face of all that gunpowder. Up north here though, Wirbelwind Marder here unraveling Olvadi's northern flank. He's got a 6-pounder gun here, and that's really all it at the moment. Wirbelwind takes her a hit. We got Jaegers pushing in here, which could clear it out. Sappers almost exterminated here in the south side. The American forces are pushing forward, threatening the flank of BlueS, and could further threaten here GlasC's flank. We got another Crusader on the looks. Moved out, I think, for Olvadi, and we got a Hellcat out here for Vic here. Meanwhile, the 100 farmers Sherman keep pushing forwards here and there. Almost got one of the 254s. Close call. Looks like he made a bit of misclick there. In fact, I think he's already lost one. I think he actually has. That's a good kill there for the Allies, obviously. Marder Fee there getting way too close to the enemy. Got lucky there, though, that Vic's guns were not properly positioned to, just exploit this. Otherwise, that could have cost them a of 3 without really much to show for there. Meanwhile, GlasC has got the Tiger on the field here. Und von der schweren Panzerabteilung.
Enemy have 300 points left.
Got White Phosphor seat against the Flak 30. Thumbs up there to Vic and his bazooka squad. Giving the help to deal with things. And we got, a Stuka bomb drop. No lighters here from BlueS Skid Row. Probably in response, you know, the M16 and all the other allied anti-aircraft guns, which, you know, I mean, straight up would hard counter the loiters, so by going for the Stuka bomb drop, there's less chance of the M16 immediately shutting them down. So thumbs up to BlueS Skid Row, I think, for realizing the situation on the field and, you know, playing around it as much as he can here. Meanwhile, Panther moving forward to the front line. Any sign of armed reserves here from him still? Yes, he has. So we might see a second Tiger, or maybe some Stooks or Panther 4. We'll have to see. GlasC's Tiger here, supported by countless martyrs and a Wildwind going forward here. Six Norman's taken out here. They definitely need to get out of there unless they want to get completely turned into mulch. Gurkhas once more around the gauntlet in the center. Fun fact about the Tiger tank, but early Tiger tank battalions actually had Panzer IIIs attached to them, specifically Model Ns, to provide anti-infantry support for the Tiger tank, so they kind of dropped that one quickly. But it's a little fun fact there in terms of, like, you know, them trying to figure out how to organize these heavy tank units early on. South side, Hunter Foundation keeps defending the southern point from any German incursions. Got 265, 235. The Germans have once more taken the Allies in terms of victory points. Tiger enjoying the shade there beneath the tree. Back at the Allied base. Not much there in terms of armor. We got another Hellcat out here for Vic. But Olvadi is definitely struggling. He's got like one anti-tank gun at the moment, I think, and some Crusaders. And what is this? We got the carpet bombing. Oh no, the Panther Fleet's gonna move through it. Oh god, give him all! Panther Fleet, someone made it, but the 254 did not. And the road definitely got churned up as well there. People in there firing into the advancing paratroopers. Hellcats just watching the show there as the men in front of them get shredded, but no, they move up there. Going into bat, they're engaging the Wibblewind there with extreme prejudice, slamming armor-piercing shells into the side of it. And Tiger there, slightly poking in before poking out. Clearly not intending to tangle there with them. And we're going to tell you about further complicating situation for the Germans. Arctic moving forwards here. Panther 3 in dire need repairs. No sign of takeoff still here though for GlasC. And let's pop over here to BlueS Skid Row. Definitely going for a Tiger here, though will take a while to get there. At which point, of course, we'll be looking at double Tigers. And I do believe we're looking at a 17 pounder gun out of Olvadi. Yes, indeed. Very much expected, of course, in the face of a Tiger tank. And certainly, with this other opponent about to go for one as well there, the 17 pounder gun is going to be extra useful. Tiger there need repairs. Panther moving up, 70 pounder on the way there. Crusaders moving up there. Jaegers are being absolutely destroyed there. BlueS get there inches away there from the Tiger. And we got here another dive bomb against the bazooka team. Was it just to like mess up the Allied formation here? It's also possible. Aircraft though shot down. That is one Stuka less. You know, the Stuka bar is short for Stutzka-Bomber. And there you go, Crusader down. Knocked out here by German guns. Meanwhile, Panther 3 escapes their meeting with the Hellcats. Even as BlueS Skid Row is moments away from the Tiger tank. Seconds, in fact. Other Tiger tank almost fixed up. And we are so close to the Tiger tank here. Black 30 cleared out there. Sort of forgotten there by the Germans, it would appear for now. Panzers there being gripped apart the paratroopers. In the south, Hellcats on the front machine moving up. Anti-tank and they're being withdrawn. And we got that Hun function moving up here. Hellcats quickly pushing up. And we got Loiter further, of course, making it easy to see what's going on. Good use of smoke here, though, by BlueS Skid Row to cover the retreat. Thumbs up. And there you go. Tiger has arrived. That's 2 Tiger tanks on the field now. That is a big concentration of heavy armor from the German army. Tiger there getting hit in the side by the 17-pounder gun. Great shots there. Tiger tank already lost 1/3 of its health total here. Arctic Panther move. Tiger tank moving forwards as well here. Got 248 versus 208. And it is back here to Olvadi. Jaeger's rounded, taking out from the Crusaders. Tiger, Panther 3, Arctic on the move here. South side kind of open, but of course there's the potential of the roaming Hellcats backed up and anti-tank gun to quickly ruin any sort of immediate southern sneaky flanks there. Up north, though, we got a build-up of armor there as well, though Tiger tank heavily damaged from that encounter with the 17-pounder gun. And a part of me would not be surprised to see more 17-pounder guns out of Olvadi either. Hellcats again going for it here. Very reactive play of the Hellcats. In this case, clearly expecting this. BlueS get decided up a nice little line there to rip through the Hellcats. But unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to finish off the Hellcats. Tiger moving forwards here. Panzer's with a Bren gun on top of the MG34. That's definitely not a bad combo. North here, push here. We got Jaegers versus the Gurkhas. And we got what looks to be sort of a setup for flank here, possibly from GlasC there. Also got 3 Martyrs out now. Tiger there waiting repairs still, but much further removed from the front line now, just in case of anything happening. And we got BlueS versus Tiger also there, sort of hanging back for now. There's clearly a bit of a sense of build-up here between both sides. Waiting for the right time to strike. I think the machine team is being sent forward sort of as a reconnaissance unit, interesting enough. Yeah, this is being a setup for a really big flank by GlasC. They may want to wait for the Tiger to be ready before committing to it. Meanwhile, BlueS pushing up the pressure here. Allies definitely not ready for a big flank here. This could be devastating. In theory, Vic could be able to respond somewhat, but it may not be in time. Tiger tank finally good to go here. And yes, it's soon about to happen here. Machine is setting up. Jaeger's been out here as well. Big flank of GlasC. 2 thumbs up. Happening at a slow pace. That could still be enough here, depending how the R's react to it. And there we go. We got an incendiary bomb running on there. 17-pounder gun here. There we go. Burning up the crew there in a matter of moments. Feels like that's the signal for the Germans to push forwards here. Almost got the Crusader Hellcats moving forward. 17-pounder gun there. Burning up Jaegers. Keep it pressure. Section wiped out. Tiger moving forwards. Other Tiger could also move forwards. He's even going for Panzerstorm. Instead of moving forwards, he's moving backwards, which is less ideal. And there you go. Hey, find the Martyr 1 down. Tiger pushing forwards here. Blitzkrieg being activated. 17-pounder on the crew there. Biblin going at it. Almost got the ambulance here. Jaeger's advancing. Where is BlueS? Over to Vic here, who is somewhat responding here, but he's definitely, I think, a bit unsure what to do in case the other chap pushes in, which is happening here. Martyrs and Tigers there slamming into the Hellcat here. Well, most of the Martyrs, not the Tiger. 17-pounder gun there, cleared out. BlueS slowly moving forward here. Paratroopers won't taken out here. This is just brutal development here for the Allies. They've lost so many support weapons in a matter of moments. The Germans just keep moving forward here now. Second Tiger tank pushing through here as well, the wreckage. Destroying the 17-pounder gun here. Thumbs up there. Hellcat there. Veterans 1. Ambulance being pushed forward just to recruit the 6-pounder gun that remains before that gets destroyed. Thumbs up there. Tiger there slamming into the advancing Gurkhas. Jaegers executing everything that stands tall. Looking pretty rough for the Allies now. Looking really rough. Second anti-tank is about to get destroyed by the Germans. Hunter's there being hammered, and we got another incendiary bombing on here. Oh, it's a dive bomb on the anti-tank gun here. Germans absolutely do not want to give the Allies even the slightest chance of recovery here. Which is why he's clearly willing to expend that much munitions just to make sure that anti-tank gun gets utterly destroyed. Got another 17-pounder gun here for Olvadi. Other tanks being repaired. We've got a cover bomb ready as well here for Vic. Meanwhile, in the south, the Arctic moving to the machine gun position here by the southern victory point in the ruins. We got 181 versus 186. Victory points wise is still pretty close between the two sides. Like, really close. Hellcats moving up with M16 here. Arctic could be in some pretty deep trouble. Meanwhile, British forces are in disarray. Got 175 versus 186. Paratroopers falling back here. Minute 2nd Airborne and the British 8th Infantry holding up well in the face of the 10th Panzer Division, 7th and 8th Panzer Grenadier Companies. Now the Hellcat ready opposite in response to all of the Tiger tanks.
Pathfinder's missing. Presumed dead.
Pathfinders, well, pulverized there with German gunfire.
We must act.
The Allies really sort of have lost a bit of their mojo. In particular, Olvadi's now just feeding men into the guns of the Germans in the centre. South side, the Hellcats moving up with 105 with Sherman there. Big flanking, fact, completely outmaneuvering here. BlueS Skipper on the south. Nice use of White Frosters getting him a Vic. 2 thumbs up. Paratroopers there, got the anti-tank gun. The Super Team moving up. Tiger, though, alongside the Panther Fleet, could definitely threaten to take things out there. Hellcats are slowly moving forward here. Still got the car bombing run. Paratroopers withdrawing here. It's a pretty fierce fight that's developing here by the southern ruins. Germans moving forward with the Hellcats there, hammering into the Panther Fleet, prioritizing the easy target first. Thumbs up there, thing to Vic. Here's my way over here to GlasC. Now the 70-pounder gun for Olvadi. Tiger tank being focused on by the triple Hellcats with their 7.6mm guns here. Going hard for it. Tiger tank, line healthier there. Go bypassing it. Beeman here got the flanking speed ability. One Hellcat down, but to take out the Tiger tank, it's not going to matter. Meanwhile, push up here. And the Germans also falls a bit apart here. 186, 142. 105 is German there, pushing out the Germans here. The ruins have once more been claimed for democracy, liberty, and countless Indiana Jones movies. Germans definitely starting to having to realize what's going on there. We got a Panzer Company up pretty late here for GlasC, but at least it's got it going there. Could be Panther 4s, could be Starstruppen, as opposed to Sturmpanzer. Loiter again here. So, with the Wirbelwind, I think it's going to be limited how much that Macon's aircraft can do.
Research underway, Commandant.
Like, really limited, but apparently it's getting a bit lucky for now until it crashes into the cliffside and explodes.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Black 30 Bellway abandoned still. 186, 120. Here over to Blue Skid Row. Just lost his Tiger. He's got another 254 out. He could also go for another Tiger tank if he wanted to, I suppose. Grenades off here. We got 185, 119. And another Hellcat there ready. No target yet for Blue Skid Row. No Panther 4s, no Stokes. Nothing. Another Tiger ready. Another setup being flanked here from GlasC was actually going for the armored side skirts with the Panther 4. We even got some armored side skirts on the Wirbelwind. While I've never seen them actually photos of it, theoretically it could have happened as opposed to a crew that's like, you know, just want to feel a bit extra safe. They could have slapped them onto the Wirbelwind since technically, you know, it is a Panther 4 chassis, so it's doable. But I've not seen any photos of it ever. Going for the house with the Panther 4. Nice push there, but needs to be careful not to get it cut off. Meanwhile, in the same guy, Carbon running against the positions of Blue Skid Row. Tiger Tank's going to move straight into it. Oh my god! 9! Auto! Step on it! Close call there. Very close call there for Blue Skid Row. Meanwhile, Panther 4 being surrounding Hellcats, Panther 4s, Crusaders there. Not a great move here, thing in the end by GlasC. Knocked out there without doing too much in the end.
Has entered the field.
That could have been a bit avoided here. Wirbelwind Tiger falling back. Marders moving up here for GlasC. We got 177, 119. Match is still ongoing here. And as I say, definitely recovered fairly well from that big flank there earlier. At the same time, I also feel like the Germans also just, you know, haven't been quite leveraging the Tigers as well as they could have at times. Jaeger's under fire. Sherman still going at it. Gurkhas rolling forwards, and there we go. Martyrs, Akhlaq, Panther Thieves in the second Tiger, plus of course the 254. All converging in the center. Have coordinated well with the push here from GlasC. They could do some damage. That said, the Tiger tank under GlasC is still heavily damaged. Back to Olvadi and the British Empire. Double 17-pounder guns. That is definitely very nasty to deal with. Dive bomb again here. And then immediately shot down. Of course, the M16 is still there.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Paratroopers rushing forwards here. Straight down the middle. Uniformed rushing forwards there. Eventually to utterly almost destroying machine crew here. Airbird shells being unleashed, but not doing too much here. Hellcats moving forwards here. It's an aggressive flank here. It's causing confusion with the airbird shells here. But I feel like there's a bit of lack of coordination here between Vic and Olvadi here. They do get some artillery fire here, but the his armor pool and 17-pounder guns aren't quite in position to, I think, support this as well as they could. Meaning it becomes easy for the Germans to focus the Hellcats back here. Another trading away there for Olvadi though. Thumbs up. Tiger, Panther moving up. We got the 17-pounder being inched further forwards.
Prepare facing. 17-pounder setting up. Shifting the business end.
And we got the Vetching 2, almost Vetching 3 vehicle event here with its shots and firing with the aircraft. Nearly far right to the bunched up British support positions. Good lord, this burns! Can't we just leave the gun? No, Jenkins, we have to stay here no matter what. But we're gonna die. Then we die with pride. I'd rather live with shame. Anyways, Hellcats moving forwards here. Tiger engaging the captain and almost taking out the captain's unit entirely. And we got an ace Biblevin with armored side skirts. That's a pretty rare sight. Crusaders moving forwards. Hellcats hanging back.
Commander, we have artillery on standby.
119 was on 18. Crusaders being hammered. Oh, double 17-pounder gun. Pretty much just completely annihilates the Marder there. Smoke being deployed by the 254. Obviously, too late to do much. Stukas are first now for BlueS. More rocket fire here, impacting onto the British positions. One truck there takes the Hollywood route and just utterly blows up. Over to Vic here. As more forces continue to just pull on the center. We've got an incendiary bombing run on the other 17-pounder guns here. The one they can actually see and call in on. Burning through the chronometer moments. Germans are starting to make any easy progress because the double 17-pounder guns holds any push up here. And the triple Hellcats will frustrate any push in the south here. That said, it probably would help the Germans to just to some degree converge their two Tiger tanks and coordinate them. I think they might be able to pull off something with that. Meanwhile, we got another dive bomb here from BlueS. I think on the 17-pounder gun here. Got it. Another 17-pounder gun, of course, on the way for Olvadi. 119 was 94. Gurkhas moving forward. So we got the Tiger tank and the Biblevin just causing untold havoc here to the Gurkhas. More needle of fire, more attempts to take out the 17-pounder gun here. More British Pheasant trucks just sort of staring into oblivion. Hellcats again going in hard here. Panther Thieves Tiger tanks being hammered by the Hellcats and their 7.6mm anti-tank guns. Tiger on the move here. Smoke being deployed by the Panther Thief. Thumbs up there to BlueS. And a fresh wave of troops here from the 82nd Airborne. That said, I do feel like there could be more action on the flanks. There's definitely a sense here that they are tunnel visioning fairly actively. Then again, the match is slowly approaching the 1 hour mark. So obviously at this point, it's not uncommon for a lot of players at this stage, feel a bit tired and exhausted. They're more likely to suffer from tunnel vision more naturally. Hellcat's just about to attack my left hand. I know the pattern by now, Basil.
Germans down to 75 points.
75 points left for the Germans. Allies in the lead. Once more, we got Stostomak out here from GlasC. Thumbs up for that, plus more Jaegers. Yeah, Bessie. Stukas of us here. Another gun clear out here. Ambulance almost survives here. Tiger with mod support them moving forwards. Can't salvage the attacking my left hand. Thankfully I'm wearing a sweater, so... Tiger then getting the Crusader. Cat really going at it. Trying to... Ow! Save my hand. Ow, 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 ow. Hellcats there, though, keeping up here. Blue Skip with me supporting, but the Martyrs are making an impact there on the Hellcat. Ow! Fuck! Innovative! He's really going at it. And then claw like snug up between my fingernail there. Underneath it, that really hurt. Anyway, Squirk itself moving up. The Jaeger staying fire there. Artillery strike again on the 17 pounder guns. Sorry about that. Cat ended up distracting me through pain. 59 is on a 14. Germans really need to get more aggressive here. Again, they got 2 Tiger tanks. I feel like they could afford to be just a bit more active in some respects. Panzerix, they're ripping into them. Until they find this Starstorm almost taken out here. It's like the Tiger tanks are finally being coordinated. More Jaegers there for GlasC. Panzers moving forwards. Hellcats hanging back here. Sherman at the ace level now. We still got those 2 70-pounder guns here. We got the air reconnaissance. Circling about, we got 50 versus 114. Still got that ace field win 2 here. Tiger tank, what's moving up? They're close to the ace level. More rocket fire. Just try and clear out those 17-pounder guns. If the Germans can break those 17-pounder guns, they can break through the Allies. There you go. Both guns cleared at least briefly. People moving forwards here. Need support from the Tiger tank. And there you go. Dive bomb clears up both of the 17-pounder guns. But now we got the Hellcat swinging in. But now if Blue Skip were to support here, they could come through this. But there needs to be aggression out of the Germans. They need to push now. Bit of quiet here. 50 versus 101. Over to Blue Skedro.
To be commanded. The enemy is down to 100 points.
Skedro, meanwhile, is almost out of infantry at this point. And particularly Olvadi at this point is fairly combat ineffective. Like, he's lost most of his stuff here. It's largely down to Vic at this point. Again, with this regard, I feel like overall just coordinated a bit better in terms of aggression, whereas with the Allies, it kind of fell down to Vic, whereas I think Olvadi got too passive himself, which made it easier for the Germans, like, just focus down one of the players here. We do get a nice flank here now by Vic, but it may be a bit too late now. So good use of smoke here, I think, as well, assuming it is Allied smoke here. Otherwise, the Germans might invert and try to push path here for the Hellcats. Another 17-pounder gun here, plus more Martyrs for Blue Skedro. And Cat, of course, very dramatic. He wasn't able to just eat my fingers. Meanwhile, repair bunker for GlasC. Pretty late stuff there. 50 versus 73 here. Man, my finger still hurts. Anyways, Nilo fire off here. We got 50 versus 69. Allies kind of seem to have somewhat lost the spirit, but they're still in the fight here. Even though the Germans, I feel like, could be a bit more active here. Obviously, I also feel like I understand if they don't want to throw away here. And there we go, GG. Game over. A victory for the Germans, a loss for the Allies, an absolutely brutal battle here across this, well, once road, now mostly just a series of holes and craters. Yeah, lots of band 40 in the end, though. They definitely came down to some tunnel vision here, which, again, can be quite common in some longer matches like this. That said, I could feel like there could be more action on the flanks here. Again, more attempts to like aggressive outflank. Like that one from GlasC really did some impact there, but after that, it just kind of seemed to dried up there. Whatever well they drew the flanks from. And Olvadi, I think, got a bit too defensive. I mean, 17-pounder guns is definitely not a bad idea, but he could have been a bit more active in some respects here. And I think some foot guards would also have been a good idea here for Olvadi as the match went on there. I think it pushed too much weight onto Vic to like do all the offensive action. Whereas the Germans, I think, were a bit more active overall together. That said, they could also flank more, and particularly I feel like BlueS at times could have been more aggressive on the flanks there. But either way, hope you enjoyed this match. You learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell your friends, tell your family, but not your enemies. This is Imperial saying cheers, and see you all tomorrow from the next episode. Bye, everyone.